I need to tell you something about myself.
He was a bridge between two nations.
You may know me because of my travel videos.
A Russian-speaking Ukrainian, wildly popular on both sides of the border.
А что не так с моими белыми сникерсами?
You know, Jim, before the war, it was obviously my job, just to tell the stories, just to convey my messages.
Anton Ptushkin's travel videos made him a top influencer in Russia and Ukraine.
Здесь, в Сиэтле?
We met Anton a few years ago when he was shooting a show in Seattle for a couple days.
Rainy days.
Yes, I'm sorry about that. Anton grew up in Ukraine's Donbas region. His town was overtaken by a Russian-backed militia a decade ago, but he felt safe in his new home, Kyiv.
A day before the war, I thought that nothing would happen.
And then the bombs began to fall.
Not every day, you're under attack of like a neighbor country.
Anton found shelter and a new purpose.
My weapon is just my camera and kind of my YouTube channel, my audience.
He wanted the world to see and hear his truth.
We have been asked to go to the safe distance.
That was my intention, just to convey, my emotions and just to try to tell people what it feels like when the war comes to your country.
This is hell, guys.
But Putin's propagandists had already closed the minds of many Russian viewers.
Before the war, one guy texted me, "Man, you're the best." When the war started, he texted me, "F you." Because of Russian propaganda.
The Kremlin placed a 50-year ban on Anton from entering Russia.
So maybe they thought that I'm from their side, but obviously I'm not.
Since the war began, he's been telling the stories of home front heroes and made regular trips into the battle zone.
I've been going to Donbas, to the front lines, almost every month since the war started.
So when the war began, everybody said, "What can I do?" And what you could do is tell stories.
Yeah, actually that's the question, but I'm keeping asking myself every day, what can I do more?
Hi, I'm Anton.
Anton has traveled abroad to advocate for Ukraine.
Raising money for territorial defense.
His recent trip to New York brought in more than $200,000.
I feel this support when I was in the US, and it's amazing actually.
Anton Ptushkin will keep fighting for his country with camera in hand.
I've lost my home once, and I don't want to lose it again.
When peace finally comes to Ukraine, he looks forward to returning to one of his other favorite places.
I adore Washington, and I love Seattle very much.
You're welcome here anytime. Stay safe, okay?
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.